If you're a running back and you're looking to go to the NFL, I'm sorry, I'm going to tell you now, you need to switch positions. The reason being is that the NFL does not value running backs, and we've seen that the last 5 years. Ever since the big contracts of Ezekiel Elliott, Todd Gurley, we've just seen a lot of franchise tagging and a lot of teams opting for a running back by committee so they could justify paying them nothing. Over the summer, we saw a lot of buzz where running backs were threatening not to play, and a lot of them made a group chat and talked about it, but it absolutely went nowhere. Saquon got tagged. Josh Jacobs took a 1-year, $10 million deal. Tony Pollard got tagged. I mean, these big running backs are just not getting paid, and teams in the NFL can get away with it because they can go running back by committee. They can invest in an offensive line, and if they do that, any running back can do well. I mean, look at the Eagles, for instance. You have Boston Scott terrorizing the Giants every time they play. Why is that? It's because the offensive line is so good that they can justify running a smaller back in that role. It sucks to see because naturally you'd love to see a nice Derrick Henry-esque running back. And in this league right now, it's more based on the wide receivers where you're seeing a lot of them get the bag. You see the Jay Jettas, you see all these big wide receivers getting bags because it's an air raid offense. That's what we're seeing in the NFL now. We're not seeing this ground and pound that we've seen the last 35 years. Another big reason why teams don't want to invest this amount of money in the running backs is because of injuries. We see time and time again, and we just saw with Nick Chubb twisting his knee in all sorts of ways, getting injured for the whole year. While most of these can be attributed to freak injuries or weird foot placements or the Giants field, they still happen, and they happen to running backs more than anyone, and that's why no one's going to pay for a running back. I personally love the position of a running back. I think it gives you such a positional advantage when you have a Derrick Henry that you can just give him the ball, the Marshawn Lynch's if you would, but I just want to see something happen in the future where that value gets recuperated somewhere. But in saying that, we also realize that these wide receivers that we're putting in that running back role are still doing work. Look at the Debos. I mean, look at those type of two-way players that can just fill in wherever. And yes, they may be anomalies, but it's the fact that running backs are just not getting any type of love. In the past, of course, you see a more ground and pound, defense-minded game. That's where defense wins championship comes from. But now it's, hey, I'm going to score 50 points because I know you'll score maybe 30 and I'll still win. It's that Chiefs method. It's that, hey, air. We're going to throw it 50 times a game and you're not going to beat us type of game. And that's why we just see the running backs getting no love. And we've seen that transition in the last 20, 30 years. And the NFL either has to do something, whether it is making the running back position, I'm not too sure. And that's what we need to focus on here. But I just wanted to bring to light why running backs will never get that love in this type of offense that every team is switching to. And if you stay to the end, thank you for watching. I'm trying to get more videos out like this. So make sure you subscribe, you like, and comment what you want to see next. And we'll make sure to get you in the next video.